This week, you'll be reading Honey Boy by Alpha Michael Weaver. This is one of the more obscure texts that we will read this semester. So there's not a lot of information out there about Weaver or the story. So um, the intro here is going to be a little shorter. So Alpha Michael Weaver was born in 1951 in Baltimore, Maryland. He's still living. He earned a Fulbright scholarship, a Pew Fellowship, an NEA Fellowship, and he's a poet, a short story writer, and an editor. He's really made a life for himself in the writing community, and he is especially respected as his role as an editor, but certainly he is quite talented as a poet and short story writer as well. His story, Honey Boy, takes place during the civil rights era in the 1960s in Baltimore, Maryland. In fact, we're told that it takes place somewhere between the assassinations of Malcolm X and the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. So we're in the summer in between the time frames where those two assassinations would have occurred. This is a really tumultuous time in American history. Many argue that aside from during the Civil War, that this is probably the most tumultuous time for the American people since the Civil War. So we're in the 1960s, about 100 years after that war. We're really going to focus on the character of Honey Boy, who is idolized by his male cousins. He's this almost Christ-like figure who can do no wrong and is wonderful and beautiful and is a protector and a savior for these cousins. And I say his male cousins, but there's two cousins and a brother, a younger brother named Pygmy. The story tackles topics such as masculinity, family, and the roles we take within families, and discrimination, and really the racial turmoil of this time period. I will be linking in the module page for you links to some videos that will help you better understand this time period, as well as some potential documents regarding the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and then housing in America and how that, the way that we've approached housing perpetuated lots of what we saw during the civil rights movement. I hope you will take time to look through those videos and documents as well, because they will really help you understand what's happening during this time period and how it might have impacted our characters in the story. I hope this video helped. I know it's pretty brief for an intro video, but again, this is one of our more obscure stories, and I look forward to seeing what you guys have to say about the story.